Hello everyone, and welcome to quite possibly the easiest Bloody Puddles chimps of this update. And it's with Preemptive Strike. Not something you would expect. First, we have the two hardest parts of the run, the starting placements. Let's do the harder one first. The sub should go right about here. Just like here. You want to make sure that the range border is going through this circle on the wheel, right over here, and that it barely touches the tip of the grass right over here. And then we have the dart monkey that's less precise, but still kind of challenging, right over here. You should see that the outside of the range border touches the tire treads on this side and the tire treads on this side. Also, set the dart monkey to last. Very important. If you've gotten these placements right, you should be able to beat round 6 and 7. If you lose to round 6, it could be either placement, but if you lose to round 7, it kinda has to be the sub placement. And these placements are challenging, so don't be surprised if they take you a while. And then for round 8, set your dart monkey to first, and get another one right over here as left as possible, just making sure that the range border barely touches the puddle right over here. And then set this dart monkey to strong, which is important for round 9 and mostly round 9, but yeah, just do that. And then for round 9, get a sub right over here as bottom right as possible. You should still be able to see a little bit of water on the left of it right there. If you've gotten the placement right, you'll beat round 9. If you didn't, you won't win. But then, yeah. For round 10, just get a sniper as soon as you can right over here. Just place it right up here and set it to strong. You should be able to beat round 10 fairly easily. And then for round 11, it's safest if we put the sniper to first, actually. Kinda weird, but I guess it works. And then we want to place a dart monkey right over here as quick as possible. And then set the sniper back to strong. That's very important. For round 14, get a sniper right over here, just up here, and set it to strong. You want to do this after round 13 ends, just so we can keep sniper shot timing consistent, because that does matter for the next few rounds. So, yeah. After 14, get a sniper right over here, and set him to strong as well. And then, on round 15, micro the top left sniper when you reach around like $270. Just switch it to first. This should be able to catch everything. And then set it back to strong for round 16. For round 17, just get intel on your sub. And then for 19, just get twin guns. It's that easy. For 21, get a dart monkey right over here, sort of to the top left of this pool, right here. And then another dart right over here, just between the two tracks here. If you've gotten the placements right, their ranges should barely overlap on the right track, or they should barely not overlap, sorry, on the right side. And they shouldn't get anywhere close to overlapping on the left side, because they don't need to. And then, you should not have to micro at all this round. May seem a little bit close, that's normal. For 22, get your middle sniper to full metal jacket, and be prepared to micro one of the snipers if a green balloon or higher gets past or like to this dart monkey right over here. Just switch it to first temporarily and then switch it back to strong when the balloon is taken care of. And then for 23, get another dart monkey right over here and set it to strong, and also set the round 11 dart monkey to strong. You shouldn't have to do any micro on this round, so yeah. May seem a bit sketch, you'll be fine. And then for 24, get camo on this dart right here. 25 is a bit tricky. All you gotta do, when the purples come out, set your sub to close after it shoots 2 shots on the left, and then you might want to switch this sniper to first quickly to catch a leaking blue. Then set it back to strong. Now set the sub back to first, and that is by far the hardest part of the round dealt with. Or the hardest part of the run, sorry. Even though we can afford Geraldo on round 27, we're not going to place him because it is more important to get airburst first, and getting Geraldo on round 30 specifically will allow him to restock on round 92, which is actually best for this strategy. Even though you can get him in the middle of 29, just don't. Round 30 is better. Place him just right over here before round 30 starts. You should be able to fit a village right below him, right where my cursor is. For 33, all you gotta do, buy camo on your bottom right dart monkey. For 35, buy a druid right over here, and upgrade it to Druid of the Jungle with Hard Thorns. You can actually get the base druid on 31 to make that round, like, completely foolproof, but I did not feel like it. So if you want to be like 173% safe, do that. 35 is pretty easy though. And then for 36, just glue the left side to be entirely safe. Or I guess it's the second leftmost lane, but it's the left lane on this round. Yeah, you get what I mean. And then for 37, glue the actual left lane, and then set your druid to strong. This is most consistent for this round, and we'll keep it like this for 38 as well. And then, for 38, get a village right over here. You should just be able to barely fit it under Geraldo if you placed it right. And then, get discount, and just a little dart monkey right over here. And, just for absolute safety, get a spike pile at the end. And then, as soon as you can, which should be after the first ceramic, use a hero cape on your newly placed dart monkey and turn it into a super monkey. Like that. You don't actually need to do this to beat the ceramic, but it just makes it much safer, so I would recommend it. And then for 39, very important, set your druid back to first. If it's on strong, you will lose. "39 might seem a little bit sketchy, but I've never lost to it, so I'm not entirely sure if it's possible. Or impossible. Or I'm not sure if it's possible to lose to it. Alright, so for round 40, place a Maelstrom right here outside of Geraldo's range. And, Moab is gone. "42 is pretty simple. All we gotta do, get a camo potion on our druid, and get Ultra Vision the instant you can this round. You should be able to get it right before the camos, so yeah, that's nice. And it is needed to beat the camos, by the way, so don't try and do it without it. And then for 33, or not 33, sorry, 43, for 43, pickle the druid. Your super monkey should barely be able to see the middle lane, and he'll help quite a bit this round. And now, let's just get this guy straight to a robo monkey. you should be able to afford the Robo Monkey just barely before 49, and then switch it, the top targeting, to close, and the bottom one should be on first. And then, to beat 49, just pickle your Jungle Druid, and then once you reach about 1300 cash, just glue the right side. The reason why we don't place it immediately in the round is to not waste Pierce on, like, greens. And it's actually used on the actual difficult ceramics of this round. And then, for round 50, a village right over here with the discount upgrades, and then a Dart Monkey right over here. Cape it, and Sharpening Stone it, and then get knockback as soon as possible this round. You should be able to get it before the Moab, and it is, like, completely required to beat the Moab. And then get Ultra Vision on it, and we'll try and get this guy to a Robo Monkey as well, so get the range upgrades. 53 might seem a little bit sketch, so yeah, just for some safety, let's pickle the super. And then for 54, get Epic Range. A pickled Sharpening Stoned 0/2/2 Super Monkey is more than enough to just wipe the round from existence. The 57 can seem a little bit sketchy, and by a little bit sketchy, I mean very sketchy, but you should be able to do it. Get Robo Monkey as soon as you can, though, just to be safe. And then set the top targeting to close, just like the other one. And now, we'll be going for Geraldo's Bunny. Recently, from playing mapless maps, I've learned that the bunny is actually really strong when I previously thought it was pretty weak. So, yeah, it's going to be crucial to defending the left side for this mid-game. But, even though we can get a second one on 59, don't. Camo pot your Druid, because it's the only thing we have that will pop camo leads. And get Jungle Drums on your left village. The camo leads should die. There isn't a reason they won't die, so just, yeah. And then, for 60, just to be absolutely safe, pickle and Sharpening Stone your left Robo. And then, Jungle Drums on your right village. On 62, get a second bunny right over here. Well, the spot doesn't really matter because it'll only let you place it in Geraldo's lane and not Geraldo's lane, Geraldo's range. Sorry, I cannot speak English today. But yeah, it'll only let you get it in Geraldo's range, so might as well get it there. And then for 63, just glue the bottom side and set your Druid to strong. The reason why we set our Druid to strong here is so that it targets the leads and kills them. If we put it on first, it'll target the leads insides, and that's not really a good thing. So, yeah. And then, you can also get another bunny here, but you won't be able to get the fourth one until 65 anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then, set your Druid back to first, just to clean up anything and everything that might get through. Like, 64 here is a bit sus, but you'll be fine. And now, on 65, our left side defense is complete with the acquisition of the bunny. It's kind of good. So yeah, I'll speedrun to, or not speedrun, I'll speed up to like round 70, or round 69 actually, where we need to buy something else. For round 69, Geraldo unlocks his upgraded turrets. His upgraded turrets are actually incredibly strong cleanup in the late game, because they do 7 damage and have 10 pierce, which is pretty good, especially considering that they're practically free. So what's the point in not getting them? So yeah, place all 4 on round 69 right over here. Just try and place them in the same spots I do, but as long as they are somewhere on the right side, you'll be fine. For round 72, if your bunny ends up on the right side, like if it's targeting the right lane, you want to pickle your left robo, just to be safe. Sometimes it'll end up back on the left side, but sometimes it won't, and it'll be a bit challenging the BFB, so just pickle the robo mid-round if you have to. 73 should just get wiped off the face of the planet, because upgraded turrets are actually kinda crazy. You should even restock another one on round 74, so buy it right over here. So, remember that starting sub that we got all the way back at the beginning? This is the guy we're going to be getting to preemptive strike. So, let's get first strike on him right now. There isn't a reason to not, and he'll also pop the leads on 75, which is pretty helpful. Doesn't save any Jerry items, but just makes the run that much safer. And then for 76, you'll get the upgraded sharpening stone, so place it on both of your robos. 77 should be free, but if you want to use a first strike ability, .78 should also be fine, because we have upgraded turrets on one side and Geraldo's bunny on the other. So yeah, if you want to use a first strike on the ceramic wave though, you shouldn't have to, but you can if you want. Round 80 is very scary. Buy another turret, and then this is most terrifying round of the entire run. Just click the first strike ability. How scary. And then, just for 81, pickle both of your robos. This will help out quite a bit. .82 might seem a little bit sketchy on the left side, so you can place a nail mine at the back if you want. Shouldn't be required, but just do it if you feel scared for whatever reason. And then, in the middle of 83 here, we should be able to afford the preemptive strike. This guy will be the main carry for the rest of the run, and he helps a ton with DDTs, and like anything small that comes out of the rounds. And Geraldo is really good for cleanup, so he pairs pretty well with the preemptive strike. And also get twin guns just to make the main attack that much stronger. And then for 84, you should be able to get another turret on the right side. It's fine if it's outside of the jungle drums range, because if Geraldo has jungle drums, it inherits it, so that's nice to just see. For 85, all you gotta do, Moab glues on both sides as low as possible. Just as low as possible while still being in the discount range. Just 0, 1, 3 set to strong on both sides. And now, just for safety, just absolute safety for the rest of the run, get a nail mine on each of the lanes that is not the middle. If you get a nail mine on the middle, it'll get used up instantly because each side is an entrance and an exit, so not really a point. And on 85, just first strike. It's that simple. You should be able to use it again, actually, but if you can't, that's fine. You won't lose. Or get close to losing at all, definitely, trust me. You'll be fine. If you want to use the first strike when it pops into Moabs, go for it. Oh yeah, also on 86, re-sharpening stone and re-pickle both of your robos. Almost forgot about that. And, just for safety, camo pot both of your Moab glues so they gain extra range. This will help out quite a bit in the long run, but it won't help out too much now. And for 87, I guess you could just use a first strike to take out one of the ZOMGs for free. You should also get your top left Moab glue to a relentless glue, because he'll help a lot for the rest of the run, and might as well just get him now. On 88, you want to use a first strike. I don't know why my robo is getting really close to dying here. What? Oh, you're kidding me, a single red. I'm not going to re-record this all just because of that. So, yeah, on 88, you might want to get another few nail mines. On 88, you saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. But yeah, you should get glue splatter on your relentless glue. That'll help a lot. I don't know why it's struggling really hard here. I don't know what the cause of this is. This hasn't happened in any of my previous runs. So I really cannot explain this. But also just first strike the left ZOMG. No idea why that happened. I've literally never seen it before. On 89, you can get another upgraded turret. This guy will put right over here. And then, for round 90, since we'll be getting it anyway later for a Bloontonium reactor to decrease the preemptive's cooldown, let's get a submersion support so the camo leads here can actually be popped. Don't worry about the DDTs because preemptive just insta-kills them. Like, nice one. And then, for 91, pickle both of your robos and get 3 Jerry Fires. All 3 of them going on the left side, as it is still our weaker side. And yes, you can put it on the village for some reason. Not sure why, but I guess it helps. And then, get Relentless on your right glue. Geraldo should restock on 92, so 4 more turrets to complete the turret army. And more Jerry Fires. One of them will go on Geraldo himself. Let's place down a base boomerang over here, which we'll upgrade later, trust me, and Jerry Fire him. And then you can also Jerry Fire the other Robo Monkey. And now, Camo Pot both of your Robos. 92 is one of the rounds where having preemptive actually helps a lot because it will insta-kill all of the fortified Moabs, which can become an issue for our defenses this round. You can also use a first strike if you'd like, just to increase safety. Don't know why, but for some reason, it seems like you might have to do it. But then, Moab Press. Moab Press on 93. This guy mostly helps for 94, and like, yeah, mostly just 94 actually. But yeah, set him to strong and get the middle cross path, because it's better here. Then for 94, get another Jerry Fire. This one will go right up here. And I'm just going to spike even more lanes. Don't ask why I'm doing this, just do it. Increases safety. 94 gets absolutely wrecked, so it's not for this round. And then, for 95, only thing you gotta do, get Reactor. This will shorten First Strike's cooldown by about 15%. It doesn't really help with anything, but I guess it's cool. If we didn't have Rejuve Potions, it would actually help on round 100 specifically, because that would allow us to use First Strike twice. But we have Rejuve Potions, and you know full well that we are going to be abusing those. For 96, Sharpening Stone and Pickle both of your Robos, and get a Jerry Fire on the left side again. This time on the Camo Dart you started the game with. Well, no, this is the round 8 Dart Monkey, but you know what I mean. And you can also get Totems. I'd recommend doing this on the left side specifically. For 97, First Strike immediately, and then get another turret down, because for some reason we can do that. You can get way too many of these things, it's kind of funny. And then, just, I guess, use another one. Pretty easy. So for round 98, just get 2 Genies, and just another Jerry Fire somewhere on the left side. That's still somehow the weakest side, even though we have a lot of stuff here. Turret spam is literally OP. Whoever decided that this should be a thing, crazy humans. 99, even though preemptive doesn't one-shot the DDTs, the Genies do more than enough to clean it up. And then for round 100, we do a thing called Triple First Strike. And don't lose to that. If you've done everything correctly, and trust me, it is quite a lot, so yeah, you should now have your Bloody Puddles black border with Preemptive Strike. What a fascinating world we live in that this is possible nowadays. Anyways, yeah, I hope this guide helped you out. Have a nice rest of your day, and goodbye.